You know, Trump's picture should be on the penny. I mean, the penny's worthless, isn't it?
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I have some real winners lined up for you guys tonight. We are going back with the men again, which this will be part 19 of the Whining Liberal Men series. And the reason why I want to do it is I want to do something big for, I guess, episode number 20 of it. What I'm thinking, you guys let me know in the comments below if you guys are interested in this. I'm thinking about kind of doing like an all-stars video. Like say if I literally take, including this video, so the 19 videos, and take 2 or 3 clips out of each video. So some of them will be dated back and kind of just put together a big show. So I guess it will be a much longer episode. We'll probably be looking at like a 40-45 minute long episode. Let me know what you guys think about that. I was thinking about that earlier today, and it kind of seemed like a good idea to me, but I wanted to run it past you guys first and see what you guys think about that. Welcome to new subscribers. I had, and lots of action on the last video. I appreciate that a lot, guys. If you guys are not subscribed yet, please do. And besides that, let's get into the episode.
Y'all, so I have learned that MAGA truly doesn't know what a pronoun is. Like, truly. Like, so many of them are like, I don't use pronouns, and Trump's getting rid of pronouns. Like, literally, no joke. I was doing a live earlier, and someone said verbatim, he banned pronouns from the White House. Did you hear what I said? They said, he banned pronouns from the White House. They have no idea what a pronoun is. Like, so many of them will literally look you in the face and say, I don't use pronouns. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Donald Trump sucks Elon's toes in an AI video. This is true. It was on the internet. Go look it up.
A SpaceX capsule just got the astronauts who've been stuck on the ISS for like fucking 9 months. Good shit, SpaceX. However, now all of you like Elon riders, you have to admit space is real and the planet is round. The firmament doesn't exist. Okay? Can we at least come to terms on that? Can we please do that?
Maybe women should identify as Tesla dealerships. That way the government will give a fuck about protecting their rights.
Just like back in the day when it wasn't about water fountains and where you sat on a bus, this wasn't about egg and gas prices.
I think I speak for everybody on the left when I say, well done and congratulations, MAGA. You've owned the libs. You can pat yourself on the back now. You can have a celebratory drink. You have owned us, and owning is a binary action. You either do it or you don't. You've done it, so you can go back to doing literally anything else. Please do anything else. Please.
I don't want to hear a word about the male loneliness epidemic from these shit stains who are Charlie Kirk, Matt Walsh, and Andrew Tate's biggest fucking fanboys. You fuckers don't have a problem with a male loneliness epidemic. What you have is a severe lack of fondling foliage. In other words, go touch fucking grass. You half-wits listen to them spread the most hateful, bigoted, wretched things. And what do? You take that shit into your personal life and you parrot it. And you wonder why no one, let alone a member of the opposite sex, wants to be around you or give you anything other than the middle fucking finger. And the thing is, what's the matter, big dog? I thought you were the strong, silent type. I thought you stood in the rain and laughed. I thought you were a warrior in a garden. Seriously, pick your bullshit masculinity phrase and these dipshits have fucking parroted it, and they want to include themselves in what is a very real problem. It's unfucking real.
So besides this foul language and tough guy act, the reason why I wanted to play this clip is he talks about the male loneliness epidemic on the right. Now, I've heard this a few times. I've never spoke about it before. It's never really concerned me that much, but why do they keep bringing it up? Is there something I don't know? So I do know some right-leaning people that are single, not in relationships, but they're in no way lonely and sad. If anything, I would think that this is more of an issue on the left, even if it really is an issue, because the men on that side are quite different than men on the right. And what I mean is they're either complete beta males, like they're straight, but they have like, even if they're like, big and buffed and they hit the gym, they have like a feminized brain. Or they lean a little bit more to the left than a straight man does. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's obviously some gay men on the right as well, but they don't act like the gay men on the left. or they identify as one of the 342 different genders that they want to identify as. So I have to assume with the information that I have at hand is that there is no real major male loneliness epidemic. If there's something I'm missing, guys, if there's some studies or something out there that I'm just not aware of that's going on in the United States with this situation, please let me know in the comments below.
For all you dumbass MAGA maggots that are sitting there saying that egg prices are down, then why was it leaked yesterday that Donald Trump is calling world leaders asking them to send eggs to the United States? Why? Because egg prices are still skyrocketing. You fucking people will believe anything that MAGA puts out as spin.
Really cool of Trump to get that new Tesla when the rest of the country can't even afford groceries.
By the way, MAGA, if you didn't know, the entire federal workforce makes up 4% of the annual budget. 4%. So Doge could literally fire every single person that works for the government and it would save them 4% of the budget. He's not trying to cut fraud, waste, and abuse. He is literally trying to break the government. Because guess what? A broken government is fantastic for rich people.
And don't nobody give a fuck about no Donald Trump, no Elon Musk. We don't give a fuck. Bitch, I want to pay my bills and go to sleep in peace. Shut the fuck up and sit the fuck back.
Empathy. Democrats possess empathy. That's the problem. It shouldn't be a problem, but it is a problem. Republicans lack empathy. They don't care about people. They would eat their own if it meant they won. It's proof.
Oh my God, how many times do we have to say it? We don't like her. We also think it's bad when Democrats accumulate and hoard wealth. Just because you idolize your Republican politicians doesn't mean we have to idolize our Democratic politicians. We do not like elected Democrats. We just dislike them less than we dislike Republicans. It's not that hard to understand. God, stop it!
All right, let's talk about something absolutely hilarious, because apparently irony is the U.S. government's favorite comedy genre. So, new data from the U.S. Treasury just dropped, and guess what? Federal spending in February was $603 billion, which is $36 billion more than it was last year under Biden. Now, why is this funny? Because this is happening under the so-called Deficit Reduction Act, aka Doge. They literally named it after a meme coin, so maybe that should have been our first red flag. Now, I don't know about you, but when I hear deficit reduction, I assume that means less spending. But nope, more spending. Because apparently in Washington, words mean the exact opposite of what they're supposed to. So, I mean, is this like some advanced gaslighting technique now, or, you know, but I mean, I want to be fair. So there are reasons spending fluctuates. There's things like mandatory programs, debt interest, things like that. But the fact that the very bill promised to cut spending and we're seeing this right out of the gate, the complete opposite, that's comedy gold. So let's all give a round of applause to Doge for proving once again that government spending is just a never-ending money printer. At this rate, they might as well pass the Lower Taxes Act and then immediately raise taxes the next day. Because why not? Hey, what do you guys think? Is this peak irony or just business as usual? Let me know in the comments.
Now, it's funny how I just mentioned in the last segment about, you know, big buff guys that kind of have like a feminized brain, and this guy's here with his black and pink fingernails. But to the point, what he's talking about is an extra $36 billion being spent in the budget. Now, you really got to think about this here, and I'm speaking to liberals, with this whole USAID thing. Trump's administration is completely transparent. The Biden administration obviously wasn't. There was a lot more dollars that went out in that administration than anybody knew. And that's exactly what Elon Musk has uncovered, and that's exactly what liberals are burning Teslas over. And what's really mind-blowing about these liberals is they really don't take anything about USAID into consideration. They're only thinking, the only thing that they want to see is, hey, you're cutting off much-needed aid all around the world. Millions of people are going to starve. Millions of people are not going to get medicine that they need. They truly do not believe any fraud has been uncovered. They completely believe that to them it's not USAID, to them it's USAID. They truly believe that it's an organization that aids the world, and that everything that Elon Musk is claiming that he's uncovered is absolute BS. They don't actually see how much money was being laundered through it. They've showed that I think it was 93% of the money that goes out through USAID ends up making it right back to the bureaucrats. So you liberals still have a lot of waking up to do.
Am I supposed to know? I don't know.
I just want to get this straight. The argument is that Bush allowed Russia to invade Georgia, Obama allowed Russia to take Crimea, Biden allowed the invasion of Ukraine, and Republicans use that as a response to what Trump is doing, but Trump is allowing the full-blown takeover of the country. Make it make sense.
I know him calling it the District of America is just a distraction because of the stock market fucking. Whew. But if you voted for that, man, you're so fucking stupid. You're so fucking stupid. You're so fucking stupid.
We have some news this morning. Secret Service has shot a man brandishing a firearm near the White House. His condition is currently unknown, and Donald Trump, the president, was not in the White House at the time of the shooting. According to Secret Service,
Bro, more tariffs. Holy fuck. More fucking tariffs. Guess what Trump wants to do? He wants to put a 200% tariff, 200% on alcohol from France and other European nations. For the people of MAGA who still don't understand how tariffs work, we're gonna eventually, as consumers, are going to have to pay more because of that 200% tariff. What the fuck happened to grocery prices going down?
Wow. I actually own my own house, and I am an American taxpayer. I don't live in my mom's basement, and if I want to say Donald Trump eats donkey taint, that is my right as an American citizen. If I want to say his wife is a fucking prostitute, I can do that too. And guess what? There ain't shit anybody can do about it, and if any of you guys have a fucking problem with it, send me a message, I'll gladly send you my address, and we can talk face to face.
It is high time to start doxing ICE agents. Get their badge numbers, get their names, get their addresses. We need to name and shame these people, share their photos all over the internet. These are individuals that are choosing to follow orders involving deporting children with brain cancer, rounding up people with valid green cards because they exercise their freedom of speech. They are doing fascism, they are breaking the law, they are doing unconstitutional acts at the behest of a dictator. These individuals have names and addresses and family members. We need to find out who the fuck they are and share their names and their photos and their addresses and all their information all over the internet.
Okay, these liberals are starting to get a little too comfortable, a little too fearless. They're getting very used to just posting whatever they want to post online. Again, I come up with more videos today about, oh, just do it. Trump should do it. It would be terrible if he just disappeared. I'm not even going to bother putting them in this video. But this guy now is talking about doxing ICE agents. That's almost like, like one step away of saying, hey, like uncover the identities of CIA agents. And not just them, their family members as well. Get their addresses. These people are absolutely losing their mind. Yes, ICE is doing their job. I know he puts the open and close quotation for that. There's nothing unconstitutional about what they're doing. You are going to have some misfortunate deportations. It's going to happen. There's millions of people that are in the United States that should not be there. So people are going to get lost in the mix. It's unfortunate. But the bottom line is they didn't come to the country the right way. So all of you liberals out there that are hating on ICE right now, they are just legit doing their job. They're doing it within the Constitution. They're following the law. They're getting people that broke the law out of your country. Why on earth would you not want your country to be secure? Is your expressions of empathy that important to you? It means more to you than American citizens that have been harmed by illegal aliens. It makes absolutely no sense.
Gorgeous. If you're against non-consensual genital mutilation of children, you should probably be talking about circumcision, not like trans people, because nobody's actually doing that to children. Transitioning them, I mean. They are circumcising them. I'm against non-consensual genital mutilation of children. Why aren't you, you hypocrite?
Shout out to all you MAGA patriots.
Since when does peace through strength mean capitulating to the enemy? You can call yourself a lot of things. Don't call yourself patriot.
So the question is, are you better off than you were 7 weeks ago? For most of us, the answer is fuck no. What do you think?
He didn't kill 8 million people. He's not a Yahtzee. Yeah, not yet, but lots of people are dead, first of all. And second of all, things don't end where they start. Are you okay?
Hey, you guys understand that Donald Trump is using anti-Semitism to go after people that don't agree with him, right? So pretty soon it won't just be the people that are pro-Palestine that he will deem as terrorists. Like, you understand that's what's going on, right? Like, you're seeing this, right?
I voted for the most qualified candidate in our presidential candidacy history. Unlike you, who absolutely voted for the 34-time convicted felon, adjudicated sexual assaulter, and insurrectionist traitor piece of shit. All proven with evidence. You're the ones that keep posting comments on all of our posts. See, we don't comment on your shit because there's no point. I'm just going to keep pointing out the fact of how terrible and vile and vitriol and abhorrent Trump supporters and Trump himself and their actions are. That's what you get. And if you don't like it, leave my page. Oh, and I did vote. I voted for Vice President Kamala Harris for the 4th time. I voted for her as my Attorney General for the state of California. I voted for her as my Senator, my Vice President, and then as my President. So, I vote. I vote all the time. As a matter of fact, there's more votes to come. Have a day.
This guy thinks that Kamala Harris was the most qualified candidate in presidential history to ever run for president. Near the end of his clip, when he mentioned that he's from California, it made more sense. But then when he revealed that it was his 4th time voting for her, wow, this guy's a Nimrod.
I looked up to the sky and I saw so many stars. And I thought, oh my God, what if I'm one of them? What if I'm a star and I don't know it yet? What if I'm always shining? What if I'm one of them? What if I'm a star spinning round?
This is the only time this comment deserves. And what about the I love Tesla? Was that him? Or how about his fucking rant about daylight savings time? You know, how Granny loses an hour of her life? Was that him? Who had to get out of there, you know what I mean? I made it a Trump. Just quit defending the man. You're making yourself look foolish, all right? He comes on one day and says something, and then the next day he's like, oh, did I say that? I can't believe I said that. He's losing it, all right? He had a good run, but it's time for old Donnie Boy to... Sorry you voted for a loser, dude. Viva Ukraine and fuck Donald Trump.
Well, I guess I made a little mistake before when I said I didn't bother putting one of those clips in of somebody making a reference about Trump being removed. I completely forgot about the end of his clip. No shame. You know, one thing I have noticed going through these clips, and as the months go by, I'm seeing these people visibly fall apart, like physically. It could just be this guy, but I'm seeing it more and more and more where people look like they're just not showering as much. The only ones that are actually keeping themselves up are like the younger pretty girls that are liberals and the gay guys. Besides that, it seems like the straight men are just kind of like letting it go. And some of the older white women are just kind of letting it go. TDS is a real thing, man. TDS is a real thing. And as I said, like absolutely zero shame. Who the hell films a TikTok sitting on the toilet? That's 2 times in 3 videos now I've done that to you guys, and it wasn't intentional, guys. It just so happened. Well, the first one was intentional. Just so happened that this guy was on the toilet, and it just kind of, you know, was fitting for the comment that I wanted to say about it seems how these guys are letting themselves go. It's getting pretty obvious at this point. Okay, I got one more for you guys. It's a real doozy. Foul language, a lot of foul language. So I thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys are new, and I shall see you guys in the next video.
And it's still fuck that orange ass bitch with no hairline and a fucked up toupee that wears diapers and he shits on himself. Abso-fucking-lutely. And the 77 million people that voted him in, bitch, fuck you too. Fuck all you bitches. Y'all been disrespecting motherfuckers since that motherfucker decided to run for office again. Fuck y'all. On God. Fuck all y'all. Like, no, I'm not gonna be nice. Nobody's gonna play easy. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, well, fuck you bitches. Fuck all you hoes. I hope you have the night you deserve. I hope your teeth fall out. I hope your hair fall out. I hope your shit-stained eyebrows fall out. I hope you go broke. I do. I hope that nice little car that you got, I hope that bitch break down. I hope you wake up with no motherfucking money in your account. I hope he deport all the white people, actually. That's what I would like to see. All the colonizers, I hope he deport every single last one of you Caucasian whores and get y'all the fuck up out of here. Immediately.